Hello everyone. Today we are going to be taking a look at my old Macs. Let's get started. The first thing that we have here is a original Macintosh Plus. So a little bit of a story about this computer. Originally, the built-in display wouldn't actually turn on due to the video pin on the analog board. The solder on the video pin wasn't working correctly, I guess. I don't know how to English, but that's how it was. So we had to resolder the pin on the analog board, which was an easy task. And now it works in any temperature, which before it was working in certain temperatures. And well, as you can see, it's booted up on the floppy, and this is running Mac OS 6.0.2 as seen right here. So let's take a look what other things are on this floppy, and let's see what happens if I turn off the lights. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh my god. Wow. That's actually really cool. When I turn off the lights, the only thing that is like open is just that. That's cool. Now we get the reflection of the CRT. Now you can see a closer look at the screen. I have to move it a bit. Let's see. Let's go into the control panel because I need to do some things with the mouse settings. So mouse. Gonna make it fast. There we go. That's fast. Yeah, that's fast enough. Is there anything inside of the trash? No. Let's see what's inside of the floppy. A README folder. A README file, not folder. What am I talking about? And yes, the speakers do work. So, welcome to Teach Text, the document application on Mac OS. Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's basically it for this program. And you can't write to it. Can't modify the contents of the document. But we could close it, and it does its stuff. Now, for some random reason, the refresh bar is coming up and down, all over. So that's not the screen actually doing that. That is the camera, because it is too new for this monitor. So sorry about that. It wasn't doing that before, but now it is. And I don't have a filter for that, but it wasn't doing that before. Huh, okay. Well, do I have anything else to show on this? I don't think I do. Is there anything else that is on this thing? There's an alarm clock. I have to take a look at this. So at the moment, it is... I think it's a little bit off. Oh, I just closed it. Calculator. Hey. 1 plus 1. Yeah, it's 0, guys. 1 plus 1 equals 0. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Okay. Might have done something incorrect. Let's do 69 times 420. Oops. Oh. Well, it didn't like that. Okay, 420 equals 420. So then... yeah, well, I mean, it's correct, so... yeah. Scrapbook. What's on Scrapbook? What is Scrapbook? Use the Scrapbook as a place to keep pictures. Oh, okay. Oh, well, would you look at that? Graphics. Major. This is major. Memo. And a bottle of wine? Or champagne? I can't do Control Q. Okay. So used to that. Keycaps? What is keycaps? Oh, basically. I did control. I did Command A. Well, it detects keys. So, this is a typing test of the official Macintosh. I could actually spell Macintosh Plus keyboard. Pretty cool. That's the keycaps program. Find file. We're gonna find programs. Oh, found Finder. There it is. Finder, created in that date, modified in that time, that many bytes, and that many on the disk. And that's my Macintosh Plus. Next up on my list is originally my dad's Macintosh PowerBook 180. Oh, the floppy drive's going. The hard drive was going off before. I heard it. Okay, so we are running on System Software 7.1. So it's a little bit newer than our Macintosh Plus, but at least this one works. And this one does have a hard drive in it, but unfortunately it does not work. And I really do not want to get inside of here, because I have seen the Jiraga 1 videos, and god damn, this inside of this computer is a complete mess. And even you could actually hurt yourself actually going through here.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Fuck! Jesus! I've never bled this much before in my life!
Okay, but anyway, let's move on to, what's on here. So we got the control panel. And so inside here there's absolutely nothing, actually. Also, yeah, I have a fan going off. So the hard drive spins. I hear it going. So it spins for a little bit, tries to detect something, and then it doesn't. Kind of weird. So SCSI drive, searching for SCSI drives. It's not gonna spin right now. It was spinning before. I heard it going off. For some random reason, at some point, it just doesn't work. Special eject. And then can't I go into special? No. Okay, well, can I shut down? Will it eject? There we go. Got the floppy. Let me put it like really close to the computer so you can like hear it. But you could hear it. It's booting. Oh, holy shit. So now it works. Now it's working. Now the hard drive is working. See, what did I tell you? It works. About this Macintosh. Yep. System 7.1. Please don't die. Aw, no. No! Here's some things that are pretty cool that I have in my collection. With a yo-yo charger, an Apple yo-yo charger. This is a PowerBook G4. So this is one of the first versions of the PowerBook G4, but the second edition actually comes with a white silver-like keyboard, and I don't think it has this aluminum on the side, so let's power it on. I believe this is running 10.4, macOS 10.4. So yeah, and there it is. So some of my viewers might know that I actually took this laptop to school. And I got some pretty cool reactions, though I did not record them because I wasn't thinking of actually recording them and putting into a video like this. But this computer fully works with its original hard drive, and if I go over to about this Mac, we can see that yes, this is running 10.4.11 actually, one of the latest and last versions of macOS 10.4. And then they updated to 10.5, which is now known as macOS Leopard, which I actually have on this computer down here, which is a PowerMac G5. Those that might not know that this actually has an airport card. And as you can see on top of here, we are connected to my Wi-Fi network. So you know what that means? That means we could go on the internet and we could download stuff and stuff like that. So network, browse servers. That's the PowerMac. Library. Okay. Okay, so maybe it can't detect any of our servers. Well, at least we could go and use Safari, right? We can connect to Safari. We're not connected to the internet. Oh, what? Now we just Are you kidding me? You just disconnected. What?
98 to F6.
Let's turn up that volume.
Pawn E7 to E5.
Let's bamboozle. Let's bamboozle this guy. Come on, take the spot.
Pawn E5 takes F4.
Ah, you stupid! I got you! Haha, stupid! Shut down. There it goes. So now we're going to take a look at all of my collection of iBooks. So this one here is the silver version of the iBook G3. This one is the iBook G4, and this one is the original iBook clamshell, also known as the iBook G3 clamshell. So we're going to first take a look at the iBook G3 clamshell. Okay, well, I mean, it's not going to show the light. Happy Mac. When I got this, it had macOS 9 installed on it, so I installed along with it macOS 10.1, which is one of the first install discs that I actually ever got. And it was 10.1. So this one, the CD drive works. Okay, I mean, it's not going to eject right now, but it's loading its stuff. The old spinny wheel of death in its old classic form. I really like the pixeled version of the spinny wheel of death. And oh my god, this stupid folder, I gotta delete this. Once the bar, there it goes. Let's drag this into the death. There it goes. So I have actually installed a game on here, I believe, if it'll actually load, because I know I installed a game on this, and it did not load at all. It was so laggy to the point where the computer wasn't usable at all. Where is it? Here we go. Jedi Knight. This game, oh my god. Okay, so a little bit of backstory for those who recently got onto my channel. A few years ago, I actually put this computer on a certain video, and that video was pretty bad, but I tried out this game and I swear it ran at like 1 FPS, 1 to 0 FPS. It was so bad, and thank God I have one of these computers and one of these as well, because these are probably one of the this computer and that computer are probably one of my most beefiest vintage Macs that I have in this damn room. Well, actually, I think the Power Mac G4 there is actually one of the other ones as well. We'll get to the desktops in a separate video. This is just the portable ones. That's why I showed the Macintosh Plus, because it's portable. What I could do is I could put this, I could, connect it to Ethernet, and then put those files and then put it onto the server, my server that I have, and then get those files onto here and this computer and see what the difference is. That seems like an actual really good video. Oh my god. So Necwort, I thought there was an airport card installed on this. iTools. The hell is this? It's not what I asked for. Let's open up the keyboard and let's see if there's anything in here. And yes, there's no screw in here, so... Oh, here we go. So there's the hard drive right there. That's the hard drive. And if I get my microphone off... Ooh, I don't see an airport card. There we go. This actually has chess on it as well. That was somewhat loud, but okay. So, on my right is another iBook G3. Now the reason why this one is here is because this one is actually for parts. This one was for parts. The hard drive was working. The hard drive is now in this one. The keyboard, I switched it out. Well, actually, did I switch it out? I don't think I switched out that. But I believe the only thing that I switched out was the hard drive on this. And this thing is basically, it has a dead hard drive, and that's that. And also, the CD, I don't believe the CD drive on this thing works. And then this one here, I think I just found on eBay, and then I bought it, and then I believe I showed it off in a video? 2 videos. Alright, so the Necwort of iBooks are now here. So, got all the chargers plugged in. They're plugged in into the laptops as well. Let's power them on in 3, 2, 1. This one didn't power on. Let's plug it in again. I was right, I just needed to try a different port. Okay. So I believe this one is running 10.2. Yep, 10.2.3. And it has 128 megabytes of memory? What the heck? Oh, there's a little bit of flicker on this, and then this one's just sort of has its little wavy thing. That's not what the screens actually look like. KT5company.com. Oh, it couldn't be found. Probably because it couldn't connect. Hey, it loaded up the website! Yeah. That's not the correct text. This is the correct font. There it goes. KT5 book, Windor, file radio, and then Chroma server. Okay, well it works. Surprisingly. So that's cool. So if it's connected to our network, let's go to Finder. Network. Enter. No. Okay. Servers. KG5's computer, local. Hey, there we are. We're connected to the thing. So that works. Surprisingly. Didn't we get the clamshell working on the network? 3, 2, 1. The terminal server has like half a gig. And it's older than this. Soon we will be able to take a look at the desktop Macs, which will be coming soon near your Vlare or YouTube channel. So anyways, until then, I will see you guys later. Make sure to follow my Twitch and join my Discord server.
Ba-da-dee-da-dee-dee-do-do. Be-da-dee-dee-do. Dee-do-dee-do-dee-doo-doo-doo-dee-do-dee-do-dee-do-dee-do.